The View recently made national headlines after host Joy Behar decided to bash Christians. Unfortunately for her, things blew up in her face shortly after, and SHES about to pay a huge price for her heartless non-apology. The incident actually began on an episode of Celebrity Big Brother as fired White House staffer Omarosa Manigault-Newman trashed Vice President Mike Pence by calling him an extreme Christian and saying he thinks Jesus tells him to say things. Adds Byre of Content. Of course, The View wanted to weigh in on the remarks. Although they want to be taken seriously, the fact that they want to talk about garbage programming like Celebrity Big Brother because they thought it could be used to bash President Donald Trump and his administration proves they are far from an unbiased news source. Too bad for them. Things went horribly wrong with their little stunt. Final photos taken just moments before tragedy struck. Poploster.com adds Byre of Content. Find out more. Greater than 16,899. Of course, Behar managed to piss off a large majority of the country by comparing Christianity to mental illness, and boy, did they let her know. Since the incident, ABC has received about 25,000 separate phone calls about Behar's anti-Christian remarks. In fact, the outrage was so severe that even Mike Pence himself was forced to reply. Adds Byre of Content. Doing this before bed could help you regrow your hair. Watch this. Regrow hair X. Strange link between eggs and diabetes. Watch Healthy Tips X. The unusual link between coconut oil and Alzheimer's. Memory repair X. I actually heard that ABC has a program that compared my Christianity to mental illness and I'd like to laugh about it, but I really can't, Pence said. To have ABC maintain a broadcast forum that compares Christianity to mental illness is just wrong. Shockingly, Joy Behar would only make things worse when afforded the opportunity to say she was sorry and/or explain her remarks. Instead, a liberal moron offered a non-apology apology of biblical proportions, no pun intended, saying that she was a Christian herself and had given money to the church. As one would imagine, this left Christians even more ticked off, but things were far from over. Making sure that this situation didn't just fade away without consequence, Vice President Mike Pence has even appeared on Fox Friends most recently to speak out against Joy Behar's sentiments once again. Those of us in public life are pretty accustomed to criticism, but when I heard that ABC had a program that likened my Christianity to mental illness, I just couldn't be silent, Pence explained. People of all different faith traditions, they cherish the faith in God, and to have ABC have a forum that spoke in such demeaning terms, I think it's evidence of how out of touch some in the mainstream media are with the faith and values of the American people. About a week has passed now, but The View has yet to officially reply, and it looks like Joy Behar could be about to pay a huge price for her reluctance to clear things up. In fact, there's at least one guy out there who's willing to hit Behar where she'll feel it over her little stunt. Aiming for the wallet, Bozell wrote in an open letter to ABC. Final photos taken just moments before tragedy struck. Poploster.com adds Byre of Content. Find out more. Greater than 11,421. At the end of the day, what Behar said was dead wrong, and she needs to correct it. Of course, watching stubbornness be her downfall could be very entertaining. After all, Christians have the manpower to get the job done, and it's time to teach entitled brats like this that Christians aren't pushovers.